still stand, a beacon for those with brilliance and determination, and the traders making the modern markets. You stand in the footsteps of giants, where history is rewritten with each new assembly on our podium. They gather not to recycle the past, but to reimagine the future. A bright day lies ahead. A new chapter takes shape with each share passing through our pipes. Welcome to Wall Street. Welcome to New York City, the world's financial capital. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeff Sprecher, Chair and CEO of Intercontinental Exchange, and Lynn Martin, 68th President of the New York Stock Exchange.
Good morning, everybody. It's my honor to welcome you here to the New York Stock Exchange. As the voice of God mentioned, I'm Jeff Sprecher, and we are, my company owns 13 of the world's great exchanges, and I'm honored to be at this one. You're here, for those that are here for the first time, you're here at 11 Wall Street. And Wall Street, the term Wall Street has become synonymous with what we do in this building every day around the world. And partly why we refer to the capital markets as Wall Street is because we're here, but also on this corner, kitty corner to this building was the nation's first Capitol. And George Washington was sworn in on the street, on the corner, next to this building. And as we were starting our republic, just about 250 years ago, the first Congress met in that building and started to work on the Bill of Rights. And in front of the building, on this side of the corner, there was a tree called the buttonwood tree. And underneath the buttonwood tree, 24 brokers got together and began to raise the money to pay for the Congress and also to build the infrastructure that today powers what you saw on that screen. So the term Wall Street is really the intersection, truly the intersection, of a democracy that was formed with capitalism. And so we're going to celebrate that here today with the bell ringing. And if you think about the people that were on the street and across the street that were building our society 250 years ago, they were entrepreneurs and business people that came to contribute. They were people that wanted to become public servants. They were philanthropists that decided they wanted to donate part of their lives to building this great country. And so today, the First Lady is here, and I will tell you that she's been here on numerous occasions. And if you ask why has she been in this building, she's actually been here as a philanthropist. She's been here as a businesswoman, and she's been here as a public servant. And so as we celebrate the birth of our country, she embodies what people 250 years ago had hoped would survive in this building and on this very corner. One other thing about her visits here, my colleague Courtney is over here. She's a professional photographer that's on the staff of the New York Stock Exchange. And so one of the things she's going to do today is take dozens and dozens of photographs. And we have in our archives dozens of photographs of the First Lady. And I've seen most of them. And I can tell you that in every photograph, you see a person who's happy, you see a person who's engaged, you see a person who's intentional, and you see a woman who is incredibly lovely. And I'm sure the makers of the film, Brett and Ellen and Mark and the cinematographers, in every scene see the same thing that we see in every photo that we've ever taken of the First Lady. And I'm going to have an opportunity to see the movie on Thursday, and like many of you are looking forward to seeing it. I'm absolutely confident, given our experience with the First Lady, that the movie is going to be absolutely beautiful. So let me turn the podium over to Lynn Martin, who's the president of the New York Stock Exchange and who actually runs this company and runs this building, to introduce the First Lady.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 11 Wall Street. At times, the universe places people in extraordinary circumstances. Circumstances you could never imagine growing up in, and circumstances where there is no set playbook, only choices to make. Now, for a select few, they view this as an opportunity. And in even rarer cases, some use this as a moment to leverage the championing of a cause that they hold dear, to use the moment and the platform to make the world a better place. That is what the movie Melania showcases, a woman who embodies strength, grace, and warmth to redefine what it means to be the First Lady of the United States of America. After having the privilege of seeing the film, I was struck by this portrait of a woman who is reinventing the role of First Lady of the United States of America. Someone who is showing the world that you could be a businesswoman and an entrepreneur while still being a mother and a wife. Melania was not only the mastermind behind curating a variety of events that led up to the inauguration of our 47th president. At the same time, she was operating businesses that focus on protecting those most important and most vulnerable in our society, those being children. The latter was what struck me the most. It became clear to me while watching the film just how grounded our First Lady is in love not just of country, but of family. I was unaware at how much that love of family is her guiding source of inspiration to make the world a better place for children around the globe and to give them a voice. And while that may have been clear to some during the Be Best initiative, I was unaware of just how much she continued to invest in this platform following President Trump's first term. Since her and her family's return to the White House, Melania has continued to advance several initiatives focused on the causes she is most passionate about. And it's remarkable in what she has achieved in just 1 year of returning to Washington. As an example, in November of 2025, Melania launched the Fostering the Future to support children in foster care, which secured $25 million in federal funding for housing support. And as the mother of two who are just about to embark upon their own digital journeys, I could not be more grateful to the work that Melania is doing to protect children online, championing the Take It Down Act to address online exploitation, as well as her continued advancement of AI education for children in the White House. Melania, it has been inspiring to see this 20-day peek into your life. You exhibit the unique intersection of clear-headed drive, warmth, grace, and unwavering dedication, not just to this country, but to the youth of the world. As a mother, I am both humbled and grateful to be with you today. And now, it is my great honor to officially introduce the First Lady of the United States of America, Melania Trump, to our stage.
Thank you. Good morning. It's an honor to be on Wall Street in the New York Stock Exchange, just 2 days before the global launch of my new film, Melania. Thank you for having me today, Jeff, Lynn, and of course, the CEO